when people get their stories broken, the last thing they do is say, well, maybe I just had the story wrong. Nobody says that. Said by nobody ever. Maybe I was just wrong. What most people do is they change up the story to make it fit what they've seen. This is what we call rationalizing. It's what you do as a result of cognitive dissonance. You come up with a story that makes your story okay. That's what rationalizing means. And if you break down rationalizing, it means rational lies. You come up with some lies that sound good so that you can feel better about yourself, because obviously you can't be the problem. Everybody else has to be the problem. So there are only two things you can change about your story, because there are three parts of the story. Number one, Trump's bad. Number two, most people are good. Number three, he can't win. Well, he won. So that part you can't change. That happened. All right. That's reality slapping you in the face. You said he can't win. He won. All right. So that part you can't change. So you only got two options. Here are the two options you got. Number one, you can change that you had the story. You thought that Trump was a bad guy. So you can change that. Maybe Trump's not a bad guy. That's one option. Here's your other option. Well, maybe all the people, the voters who I thought were smart, good, and reasonable like me, and I'm being tongue in cheek here, maybe they're not as smart or as good or as reasonable or as logical as I thought they were. Let me ask you a question. Put the number one and number two in the chat. Which one do you think most people do? I mean, y'all should all get this answer correct. You got two options. When Trump wins an election, you got two choices. Number one, I was wrong. Number two, they're wrong. One or two.